So we want to help you to understand that yes, you create your own reality, and yes, you can control the vibration that you're offering, and yes, if you do it in the early stages of momentum, it's easier. And you really wouldn't want, if your train is going 80 miles an hour that way, you don't want to all of a sudden go 80 miles an hour that way. You think you do, but you don't, because that sudden shift, which is not possible, but if it would be possible, it would be very upsetting to the contents of the train. In other words, it's better for the momentum to subside and for you to get it going in the direction of what you are wanting. And the same thing is true of your thought momentum. The thing we most want you to understand is that while you are sleeping, your momentum subsides. So every morning when you awaken, you have the opportunity to begin the momentum the way you want it to begin. You can send it off in the direction of your desire. Sometimes, usually, often, every morning when you wake up, we're so funny. When you wake up in the morning, often you begin the thought process from where it was before. It's sort of like reorienting yourself. Oh yeah, here I am. Esther quite often is wondering where she is when she wakes up. Bathroom is hard to find when it's in a different place every day. So you wake up and you orient yourself about where you are, and then you usually begin the activation of the things that were going on yesterday, which means there is a continuum from day to day that doesn't change, but it could if you wanted it to. And these are some of the things that we want to visit with you about today. We want you to leave here knowing for sure that you do create your own reality, because you do emit a signal, and because law of attraction responds to the signal, and that things that then match that signal are then realized by you. We want you to leave here today knowing that you are a transmitting and receiving mechanism, and that the thoughts that you think you're thinking are thoughts that in some cases you are projecting, but in most cases you are receiving, because there are not original thoughts. Now there are too many thoughts have been thought. There is too much momentum in the thinking. The evolution of who you are is so far down the road. You are pure positive energy. You are genius creators in these magnificent bodies. You are here creating your own reality with great reason and purpose. And the momentum that has come before is this wonderful ride that is carrying all of us forward, forward, forward. So you are not thinking new thoughts, but you are choosing the direction of the thoughts that are being received by you. Just like tuning your dial. Esther listens to Pulse Radio. She really likes the variety that is there. She has a lot of preset buttons on in her cars, and every now and again she just pushes another button and pushes another button and pushes another button, but she's pretty sure of what's going to come. Generally what's going to come, she's choosing in some ways a little bit of momentum with lots of options to make new decisions along the way. And that's the thing that we want you to understand. You've got a lot of preset buttons, and some of them are serving you really well, some of them not so well. Esther was thinking the other day, I know I have a lot of beliefs. There are a lot of things that Jerry and I discovered together about our life, about our work, about the world. She said, I wonder if I've got beliefs that are not serving me, that I just keep carrying forward because it's the habit. And so she started then evaluating this situation through the beliefs that she held, because it's quite easy to get set in your ways, isn't it? It's quite easy to decide, well, that always means that, and that always means that. It is easier to have policies. It is easier to be set in your ways. It is easier to have decided things. But you didn't come as a regurgitator. You didn't come to accept a bunch of rules or requirements or regulations or beliefs that others have established. You didn't come just to accept them and focus upon them and prove the validity of someone else's beliefs. You are the creator of your own reality. You came to prove the validity of your beliefs. You came to allow the universe to show you, first of all, your worthiness, your deservability, your blessedness, how you are loved. First, that's what you came to remember. And next, you came to utilize this time-space reality with all of its variety, all of its contrast, all of its pieces and colors and textures, all of the deliciousness of this time-space reality. You came to use this palette of sight and sound and feel and taste. You came to experience your version of all of this, as a creator, not as an observer, as a creator, not as a regurgitator, as a creator. So we are eager to talk with you about anything that matters to you.